Well, good morning, good night, good evening. Welcome to another episode of Under Center. I am your host.
Hey. Wait, what's going on here?
Yo!
I thought you take the fucking key, boy.
I put the key under the pillow.
Get that ass over, the boy is here.
I thought you take the key.
I thought you was fired, dog.
Hey, anyway.
Shout out to
And I was comfortable, bro.
Shout out to the
I was
producer
good.
for letting me know when y'all was recording. Tickety talk and the YouTubity tube. You believe these young men try to flicking shoot without me?
Not me.
They find me last week, but I back y'all.
I wanted to say I'm your host.
Yeah, you could say that next time you fight. We can fight Matrix next. He can fight you. I'm cool too, but anyway. Thank you for everybody who was on the social media PMing me saying, listen, we need you back. Thanks for reaching out to the Producer 88 season and then we need you back. Shout out to Matrix.
Now we know what's going on.
Yeah.
But at least Matrix try fight for me when LT's a cold dude.
You're fired.
That's just how you fire Kareem from the script club.
Oh. Whoa. Carry on.
We add out to dirty laundry.
I did not.
Carry on.
You sure?
I didn't do that.
I petty. Anyway,
I didn't do that.
let's get this show on the road.
Yes.
Welcome to another episode of On the Center. I am your host with the most, the franchise, the franchise.
Well, you don't want to talk no more.
The franchise. You got to get into the dramatic pause.
I mean, LT.
No, man, LT scared now because
I trying to figure out.
Pump up my side of the couch and he was, hey, but you know what else we got? Let's say it together. It's your boy, LT.
I like how you know that.
Yeah, but he was the boy.
And
LT.
I'm Matrix, man.
But we back.
Yes.
We back.
Yes,
I missed y'all, boy.
Welcome back, brother.
I mean the people.
I thought I gotta get away with that one.
But yeah, man, miss y'all. Shout out to everybody who on. We appreciate y'all. So, what's going on, fellas?
Boy, last game of the season. Last week of the regular season. That's what's going on.
Last week of the regular season, it was a eventful week. No, it was an eventful week.
It was.
A lot of rain.
Yeah, I like how football is played in the rain, so that was a good thing. So, yeah, y'all ready to give a recap because we ain't got that.
Well, Shook, we ain't bring the iPod because LT tell me you wasn't coming.
Yeah, you know LT's carry on.
I can forward it to your phone
Who's
right
gonna
now
use
so you
our
got
phone?
the information. Let me forward the information to you. Lord. LT, you
No, don't worry.
waking me
The producer already takes some pictures and send the itinerary to me.
Oh, you already have it?
Shout out 88 season. That's my dog.
Boy, I tell you.
The poll said they wanted you to stay home.
No, but not these polls. Only Shaw and probably the Hawks don't want me to stay home.
All the Hawks.
I noticed the Lady Avengers be wiping me now. What I do to them?
I know.
Boy, you got to find out yourself.
See, you had you say only Shah, the whole of the Hawks, and the Aces.
And the Lady Avengers.
And
the Aces like me. The Aces like me. The Stingrays like me. And I think the Wildcats like me. I know. But I know the Hawks. I know. Some of them don't like me. That's cool though. I love them. Love you, Keisha.
Boy,
But anyway.
when people don't like it, I don't stop your life.
Yeah.
Facts.
All right.
But the first game, the Wildcats played the Stingrays, and the Wildcats barely won. With a score of 31-0.
You call that Belly?
Wait, so is Baum officially the head coach?
I think so.
Boy, I know one thing.
I think so.
When it was discussions with the head coach, it's me and Bam on the field, so y'all figure it out.
I think so.
I like Baum, but I also like Ryan. I like
Well, Ryan wasn't there, so I don't know if Ryan wasn't there because
where is Ryan?
I don't know. I know.
You see, I'm making them move their drinks, right? Daddy's home.
Where is Ryan? I think Ryan.
He probably. I like Ryan. Ryan is a good coach.
We saying your boy can get fired. Well, like Ryan get fired.
Oh, Peter Imran.
Yeah.
Haji. No man, Peter.
No.
Peter learned his lesson from getting fired from Keisha. So right now he's so nice right now. If they throw in something, she could be like, "It's okay. It's the ball's fault."
Yeah.
Try again next time.
Too much air.
Too much air.
The snap was bad.
Yeah, it's too much moisture. So
but the girl with the left arm who's coming for QB.
Oh, that's Drika?
No, not Drika.
Oh, number 21.
The one who, I don't know. She left-handed, red,
Shower.
thick girl.
Oh, you
And,
mean
yo,
the one
Big
who's
Easy?
Well, she got a zip on the ball, boy. If they could, they could train her a bit, she'd be all right.
I don't want to sound rude, but I could just say it. I don't think she too. I don't say because that's the big dude too. She too big to play the position against these people. Like she need a better line because she remind me of a Snoop. She got an arm, but she can't move.
But you can't move.
Yeah, that's right. Because I see she got a good ball, but she can't move. Shout out to Becky. I see it, Becky.
Well, I mean, I can be real. I mean, ain't much. But like that, they just got to teach her pre-read and tell her to throw the ball. Do that's all I could say. Get the ball out quick.
Probably be a lot in the head.
Yeah, well.
Well, when you look at the stats for that, you had Trelly. Trelly started the game. Trelly went 3 for 6 with 46 yards and a TD. Then you had Billy. She went 5 for 14 for 86 yards, 2 interceptions. Then rushing-wise, Billy had 6 rushes for 45 yards and 2 touchdowns. Aaliyah had 2 rushes for 7 yards. Receiving-wise, Donnie had 3 catches for 63 yards and a TD. Lawless, 3 catches, 25 yards. Big Val, 1 catch for 33 yards. Aaliyah, 1 catch for 8 yards. Defensively-wise, one of my besties, Shay, she had an interception for a touchdown.
How much besties you up?
6.
Only Hunshaw.
All right.
That's one of my besties. Child's my number one bestie, though. She had a pick 6. Your friend Jade, she had an interception. How's the first interception? Like 3 years?
I plead the fifth. I ain't say nothing on that.
He wasn't keeping stats that long. So
No.
he was,
Thanks, sir.
Well, Kelly is another good player, too. She had 1 interception. Then Camille had 1 sack, and Sean had 1 sack. For the Stingrays, passing-wise, they had 2 quarterbacks, number 21 and 26. I don't know why they split it like that, but Shower went 3 for 9 for 43 yards and 3 interceptions. Drika went 1 for 5 for 4 yards. Rushing-wise, number 33 had 1 rush for 1 yard. Then she also had 1 catch for 18 yards. Then Drika, the one who played quarterback, she's played everything for them. She's like, they Sasami knife.
Columbia.
She had 2 catch for 25 yards. Then she also had an interception. And then Makisha also had an interception for the Stingrays. So, yeah. That was a quick game.
what happened, boy? All of a sudden, like,
I
tell you, boy, like,
back. The boy tried to take all my cream.
I tell you, let's not bring this baby.
Hold on, take your all your what?
Take the cream.
Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that.
Jesus Christ.
Don't worry about
Take
that.
the cream.
Here we
Cash
go.
rules everything around me. But you all some youngins, eh?
No. That hey, we in Diddy age now. You can't be saying no. Bartender's a straight gangster, bro.
Oy. Okay.
Yeah, we see them things there.
No Diddy then.
Yeah, so
So the next game, this was a big game. Renegades versus the Red Dot. The Eddie Bowl. Can we call this the Eddie Bowl?
that's exactly what it
Or
was.
the Toilet Bowl?
Well, I ain't getting into all that.
Yeah.
No, because this is like their regular practice because they're the same team.
Yeah.
Team
They had
team.
kids.
But so Renegades won with a score of 19-18. Jaden had 4. He went 4 for 11 for 55 yards and 2 interceptions and 2 touchdowns. AP had 2 rushes for 19 yards. Kham had 1 rush for 22 yards and a TD, correct? And
Yeah.
and a TD.
He had 1 rush and one
Okay.
1 reception.
Then Kham also had 2 catches with 39 yards and a TD. Kham said he's back. But he said he was back like 5 weeks ago. And he said only had 4 catches, but did it 5 weeks. So,
Well, this week, I know, boy. This week he show up against you.
So-
It's the whole team. I get the other match.
You would say this is best game?
it's
Yeah.
the best game.
Definitely. No questions asked.
And I think they're playing them in the first round of playoffs, correct?
Yeah.
They play in the first round
Yeah.
of playoffs. Oh, wow. I see. Shout out to Mr. Edwin Culmer. Mr. Edwin Culmer is on. I see Mr. Edwin Culmer.
Who's that?
My daddy, wait a minute. So I got to behave now.
Hey, that's how I know when he's fired. He daddy was in there, boy. He tell everybody come watch the
I
show
was gonna
now.
Yeah,
I
bro.
back.
I tell my daddy how I can sneak in there because you're I tell daddy, I say, daddy, oh.
They try to fire me.
This ain't bring your daddy to work day, bro.
daddy, they try to fire me.
Aye. Who is this shit fit 242 boys? What are they?
That's Sean.
They ain't do nothing on Sunday. They play on Sunday.
Let's carry on, man.
People just drink it now. Okay, so Kham had 2 catches, 39 yards. Then you had Ryan, 1 catch for 7 yards. Jade had an interception. Emilio, our boy Emilio, he had a sack. No, he all the
He
same.
made that known. Yeah, make it known.
Then number 4 had 1 sack. Then hitman wise, Phil was saucing.
Red dot.
Phil went 14 for 23, 197 yards, 3 touchdowns on 1 interception. Rushing wise, Elijah went 5 rushes for 34 yards. Molly went 3 catches, 31 yards. Quandre went 4 catches for 90 yards and a TD. Number 2, 2 catches for 24 yards and a TD. Number 23, 3 catches, 38 yards and a TD. And baseball, 1 catch for 1 yard.
Yeah,
What do you think happened to baseball? Are they like just focusing on him or?
So I think that's what it is, and that's how Kham end up. I don't think they respect the Kham in the game, because Kham is the one who did it all. You might say 2 touchdowns, 1 on the ground, 1. They tried that reverse.
Kham didn't on the same team.
Oh no, you're right.
He's still stuck on Red Dot.
Yeah, no, it's still Renegades.
I think there was
Man, I saw you
Quandre had 4 catches for 90 yards and touchdown.
Well, don't forget now. I mean, they get enough receivers.
Yeah.
And then the tight end, and you still get Molly. Then
CJ
they run the ball a lot too.
CJ injured for the Renegades.
Who's CJ?
The tight end.
For the
Who played
Renegades.
QB.
Oh,
I noticed I see him last week. Either did he play? He played, but he didn't do much last week.
no, I remember.
Okay.
Anyhow.
Well, defensive wise, Champ and number 23 had an interception each, and then number 92 he had 1 sack. So did that game live up to the hype, or
It did. Yeah, it did.
they
It
both
did.
have
'Cause
good
they
defense?
don't-
I'm surprised they scored that much though.
It came down to the last drive where Red Dot score. They didn't get the extra point to tie the game, and then they went for the
Onside
onside.
kick,
They
yeah.
got the onside kick, and they had another chance. That they was driving, and they went to go for the field goal on 3rd down, because I think it was like 5 seconds ago, and the dude got up, put his knee down, so that voided the field goal try attempt. Then I still don't know if this rule is even correct. They allowed them to go for it again on 4th down.
No, if I understand correct, once you go for field goal,
That's it. That's what I'm thinking.
That's automatic turnover.
That's what I'm saying. That's automatic. Whether it's 1st down or 4th down. They said because they had an extra down, they're supposed to go for it. And the thing about it is all of the referees agreed on that, including the referees who weren't playing and the head referee.
Damien agreed on it.
Yeah, he said all. Come on,
I mean,
they said all.
even the referee who trained them agreed that. I didn't think it was like that, but then they went for it and it got blocked, so it didn't even matter. But even as like I was thinking, it was 5 seconds ago. You snap the ball, he catch the ball, put his knee down. Shouldn't the 5 seconds run out? So either way, but it was a good game. It came down to the last drive.
Let's go back to the onside kick. When last time y'all see somebody was successful with the onside kick?
Sunday they were successful.
Besides Sunday.
People don't want to go for onside.
Yeah. But
You think he was over? Y'all
From my angle, I couldn't see it.
Yeah, I couldn't see it.
But I know
Now,
AP should have gone.
I don't
ahead.
know. I don't know. I just want to say I don't know if they really explained to AP what the onside kick was, because from I see him going sideways instead of going straight up.
Yeah.
I didn't.
pass
I
to
didn't.
20.
Yeah. And then he also dived. So even if dive, that's illegal. So either way they would have get it. But I don't know.
All right.
That's what we expected out of that game, eh?
Yeah.
But I just want the people to know that Billy said he owned that team. He know Red Dot. He made Red Dot. So,
But is he lying though?
No.
I mean,
Billy was holding that defense down for a decade.
He ain't lying.
and then I mean, Eddie was saying before the thing, he's telling Billy they can put 18-6 on them.
What did y'all predict last week? Y'all remember?
I can't remember.
What you predict?
We ain't saying no scores.
Y'all just say Windsor.
Yes, yeah.
Okay. And y'all predicted
Who you
Renegades.
say was going to win?
Red Dot.
And who you say going to win?
He
You
wasn't
don't
there,
fire
bro.
me, bro. I mean,
I know.
trying to shine and style on people, boy. Just to get your fresh twist. You think you disrespect the thing.
Yeah.
Dog come to show ready.
Yeah, he told me he had prime time, but he had the way back.
Yeah.
Shout out to 8 season again for remembering me.
Hey, this producer, anyhow, it ain't cool.
Best in the business, boy.
I think so too, though.
But anyway, the next game, me and one of them get too big headed and he could try charges more. So we have the next game, the Avengers versus the Hornets. With the Hornets winning with a score of 13-7. So Easy had a good game. Easy went 6 for 9, 92 yards and 2 touchdowns. He rushed for 8 rushes of 69 yards. Then Lil Moose rushed twice for 8 yards. Receiving wise, KJ went 4 catches, 52 yards for 2 touchdowns. And one of them, he mossed the dude in the end zone. Like KJ was on that on Sunday. He was on that. Looked like he finally healthy.
Yeah.
So then receiving wise, and Ray also had 1 catch for 43 yards. And Lil Moose, 1 catch for -2 yards. I think it was a screen or wheel, something he didn't get it. Defensive wise, Trevor had 1 interception. And our favorite dancer, Cha-Cha, basketball player, he had 1 sack. So shout out to the 1 sack. That's his first sack in like 3-4 weeks.
Yeah, he get pancake too, though.
Yeah. I mean, that's expected. And he went off sides too. Coach is like, get on the sideline, man. Get off. That was funny. Avengers, they actually started my boy, Snoop. He went 7 for 16, 108 yards, a touchdown, and 1 interception. Snoop was cooking the first half, but I don't know. He must see him pay. He must see him pay to get gas in the kitchen.
I think he had to pay because you see how he ended the last game and he started this game. Y'all didn't realize that?
What?
How he ended the last game, last week before last, and started last week.
Well, I mean, I know one thing. If the game was played in one half, Snoop would have win.
Because he made a nice throw to Vaz. But rushing wise, Snoop actually rushed for 50 yards.
No, not Snoop. Not Yellow
Snoop
Banana.
rushed for one rush was like 32 yards or something like that. Mm-hmm. So Snoop rushed for 3 rushes. You missed that game, right?
Yeah, I went.
It was raining too.
Lunch break.
3 rushes for 50 yards. Then number 12, 4 rush for 24 yards. Then we had Lennox, 1 catch for 8 yards. We had number 12. He had 2 catch for 8 yards. Then we had Vaz. Vaz had a big catch. One of them Yak boys, 4 catch for 92 yards in the TD. And then Blair had 2 sacks. So it was a good game. I noticed the Hornets did a great job in, I don't want to say shutting down Taj, the fast dude.
Yeah.
But they was able to like negate him. But I wonder if it's their play calling or if it's just the personnel.
How much games Avengers may win?
Why did they only beat Hitman once? That's it.
No, but they should have get more.
No,
than
they
one.
tied.
They tied with the Predators. The Predators.
They tied with the Predators?
Yeah.
What the
That's
freak?
you forget the kick in the dark.
Yeah. They tied with the Predators.
Friday night, I think that was a Friday night game.
So they won 8-1. Wow.
Say wow.
But they won 8-1. They only 3 years from a championship team. Turnover's crazy though.
The female side on the same level too.
Yeah, they coming up next. So then we had the next game. You have any input in the last game?
No, sir.
So the next game we had the Hawks defeating the Lady Avengers with a score of 16-0. I mean, boy, that was
I was expecting it to be uglier than that. I thought Hawks was more than
But LT always talked.
I always talk about their defense, man.
The Avengers have some nice
good
defense.
Bro,
To
how I start? And listen to me. Kick off. They score on the first kickoff.
Oh, that was beautiful.
And then a safety right afterwards. I thought Hawks was gonna blow them up by more. I ain't gonna lie. I thought that was gonna be a lot uglier than that.
Someone from the Hawks said they didn't want to blow them out because they wanted the Wildcats thing. They was going to have a shot at the pennant.
Yeah.
I don't think so. I don't think so. If their defense don't score, they ain't scoring.
If that was the case, I sure they'd have pulled their starters.
Yeah.
Like what Bam say they trying to give it to us. And he arguing over every touchdown yet.
I don't know why you're arguing, but Keisha had 2 completions for 30 yards and an interception.
But hold on, call me 1 second, babe. They showing man for Drew, babe?
Yeah.
Shout out to Mr. Kalma.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No, but I had to bring back up. I didn't know I was going to run me. So we straight record right now. So I can press charges. Come on, but
I got to be nice now. Sorry.
Oh man,
you never nice to buy.
let's go on.
So, but she had 30 yards and she had a passing touchdown as well as an interception. Rushing wise, Simone went 3 rushes for 21 yards. Khadijah went 2 rushes for 26 yards. Carly had 1 catch for 28 yards. Simone had 1 catch for 2 yards. And also Carly had a touchdown. Then Carly, on defensive wise, special teams, Carly had the kick return, first play of the game. Shelly caught it. I think Shelly caught it. And she latered it back. And then like that blocking from Katie, Simone.
Yeah. Once I saw those two ahead blocking, I know I was touchdown. Yeah, right with that. And then I can be real from the toss to Carly, and then I saw, like I say, Katie and Simone lead block. I know that was it. Once she hit the sideline,
they need to teach that boy named Callie how to properly block.
Who's Callie?
The dude is play for the
Predators.
For the Predators.
Predators. Kelvin.
Yeah.
Who's that?
Just know he's playing on the O-line for the Predators.
All right. Sorry.
Okay, then you had the kick return. Then Brooke had 2 interceptions. Brooke just long.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
She's making it look easy, though.
Yeah. But you know what it was? Khadijah was bringing them that pressure.
Yeah.
That
All
pressure
day.
Khadijah was bringing.
All day.
She had 2 sacks, and then you had number 7 had a safety and a sack. So that pressure was coming.
Her presence was felt
Yeah.
from she came back.
But my thing is, we talking about Lady Avengers now. They only 2 seasons away from a championship team. They supposed to win a national championship in Freeport, but,
Yeah, they cheat
but
them.
we ain't gonna talk about that. But however,
Money talks.
I don't know. Yeah, money run the road. I don't know how they fell so far from grace. Like their defense still top notch, but offensively, I don't know what's happening. But what y'all think? Y'all think is a coaching? What? Because they pretty much got most of the same personnel.
I mean,
Only Kyra really ain't.
They don't look like they're on the same page.
Offense-wise or the team itself?
Offense. Defensively, you know, I mean,
they're good defensively.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But they don't look like they're on the same page. So I don't know if it's lack of practice, because defensively, you don't necessarily have to practice. Once you have players who know what they're doing on defense, yes. Offense, you have to. That's, you know what I mean. You have to, because you have to get that time, and then, you know, but. I mean, again, that's only my stupid.
So, question before you move from that: Aces sitting in third place.
No,
Aces in fourth.
So who in third?
The Avengers.
All right, so
because the Avengers beating just the mud duck teams. I mean, it's hard to say it, but
I noticed on the female side.
Who Avengers?
Stop.
No. How much teams they got? I think they
5. The Avengers beat. I think the Avengers beat them
Avengers
4 teams. So the Avengers got 4 wins and 4 losses.
Yeah, you're right. They 4-4. Yeah,
they beat the Stingrays twice. They beat the Aces twice.
Let me second.
They should have beat the Hawks too. If number 8 had caught that ball when they played the Hawks the first time. You remember she dropped the touchdown.
Oh, you mean the first time?
And then
okay.
Shelly got the pick 6 to win the game for them.
Yeah, okay. No, I thought you meant this time, because this time they're not a chance.
Yeah.
No, I only mentioned that because the top 3 teams. Then now that I realize, defense. Y'all got good defense. Hawks.
Yeah,
Avengers.
the Hawks defense, they balling. I think they carrying that team. The Hawks defense are carrying that team.
Everybody know that though.
Like
everybody know that.
But I give the Avengers stats. The Avengers, this dual quarterback thing is so stupid to me. But anyway, number 24, she had 1 pass for 1 yard. Then Rika went 2 for 6 for 9 yards and an interception. Rushing wise, no, Rika had 2 interceptions. Pardon me. Let me make sure.
Rika too?
Yeah, Rika had 2 interceptions to Brooke.
Oh, yeah.
And then rushing wise, number 24, 3 rushes for 12 yards. Number 21, 1 rush for 2 yards. Sherelle had 2 catches for 6 yards. And they did a good job on Sherelle. Normally, Sherelle has got like maybe 15 yards, 5 yards a catch. But she was the only really weapon. Number 24, 1 catch for 4 yards. So, I don't know what's happening, but like.
So, let me ask you a question, Kalma. Why, if that was Shah with those stats that Rika have this year, you would have been marching her right down. Why you still march Rika down?
I don't know, boy. Shah just dead, boy. I don't know. But and then you know what it is too. Rika don't poke the bear. Remember last season, Tasha used to poke the bear. So that's why I was on her, but Shaz would poke the bear.
But still, though.
You was on top.
And then Shahav coaching, Rika don't have no coaching, so I can't really.
Rika don't have.
Nobody.
You think Shahav a better coaching staff? Okay.
Seeing Phil and Yellow, they doing a good job.
Yeah. I only asking, I'm not saying they don't. I just asking.
No, I feel like Rika got a better coaching staff. No knock on Cadero them. I don't know, maybe they ain't executing properly. But I see it. Like I really don't see it. That's just me.
But who is the OC? That's what you got to ask. That's the question.
I don't even know. Maybe I'll think information.
I think Cadero. I see him with the defense and defense. I think he's more defense. But if you say that, then that leaves Sal to be the OC. What the hell you expect?
This boy.
It is what it is. What you think, Cosmo?
I can drink.
I don't
get fired, but you just come back.
No man. Yeah, my daddy.
Just come back.
I don't know. I mean, I think Sal knows football, but people who knows football, everybody can't translate it to the actually coaching portion of it. That's like Peter Haji. He's a prime example. Peter has a great football mind, but I don't feel like Peter knows how to coach it. He can't translate it. Like, coaching is hard. You got to deal with different personalities. You got to deal with all kind of stuff. And I feel like I have the patience for it, but I don't want to do it. That makes sense? Because, like, and then coaching females?
I know one thing.
They'll be better in the boot, I guess.
Haji has to be related to an elephant. He don't forget a shit.
Yeah, that boy got a memory, boy.
He tell me stories. Matrix, remember when you, like...
He's like, 69, remember when it was raining and
you know what I mean?
You had
like,
tire laces and you actually hold all these tire laces?
You had some green laces and like, wait, what? Like,
that boy got a photographic memory.
Like, bro.
But anyway, the final game, this was the game what everybody was waiting to see. This was the
prime time.
This is the prime time game. People stuck around in the rain to watch it. It was prime the pennant time for the number 1 seed, number 2 versus number 1. The Predators actually won with a score 8-3. So passing wise, Neville, he made 2 completions for 3 yards. Wynton came in, had 1 completion for 15 yards and an interception. Rushing wise, Wynton just was running straight in the middle. A lot of fly guarding, but I ain't getting that. 5 rush for 56 yards and a TD. What won the game? Like
he can't even get it right.
The final minute. Jay had 3 rush for 22 yards. Neville had 1 rush for 2 yards. Receiving wise, Jay had 1 catch for 15 yards, 1 catch for 2 yards for PJ. That was a great catch by Jay, but that was some lucky stuff by. I like the fact that KJ stuck with Jay the whole game, and they had to use little motion and stuff to get Jay tossed out the backfield though. So I can't remember the dude who got the interception in the goal line for the Predators. What's his name? You remember his number?
I think 31.
31.
Man, when I thrown it to Marty.
Yeah, in the corner when he got the interception.
I don't know. I think he played linebacker.
Yeah.
But he got an interception. Passing wise, Matrix, UN 6 completions for 93 yards and an interception. Rushing wise, Cohen had 4 rushes for 9 yards. Matrix went 1 rush for 7 yards. Steph had 1 catch for 12 yards. Ryan had 1 catch for 20 yards. Marty had 1 catch for 28 yards. Cohen had 2 catch for 25 yards. And I can't remember who got the next catch. Brandon, defensive-wise, Brandon had 1 interception. This game here, this was a physical game, and a lot of calls were missed. A lot of nonsense was missed. And I'm just being honest. You know what sound like we crying over it.
Don't skip Marty 2 socks and fire sock.
So
okay, Marty 2 socks and fire sock.
Yeah, forget that shit. I promise I wasn't gonna comment on this game too much. But don't say miss. Say a lot of calls were voided. Don't say miss because they didn't
overturned.
Miss them. They had the right call, and then they decided to go against it. Okay, I don't see nowhere in life where majority don't rule, but I mean it is what it is. But yeah, hats off to Predators.
Yeah, congrats, Predators. Pennant winners. Congrats
to the Predators. Congrats to the Hawks. But yeah,
but only thing I gotta say about that play, what they call that changed the game. It was like 4th and 15, and they run a toss where everybody pull, and Kenny stopped the dude, run him out of bounds or whatever, and the dude who 15, 20 yards down the field could throw a flag. What did he say, holding or something like that?
he said holding.
He said holding. That changed the whole game. Put him in position where they got the touchdown. But referees, we gotta do better. But like, y'all getting paid. Y'all ain't doing this for free. Like, I'm not sounding like we crying for the game, but come on, call the game fair, boy. Because I liked it. It was a good physical game. Shout out to the D-line for the Predators. It was a good physical game. I'm not gonna complain about the hits to the face, because, but when in Rome, you do as Romans do. That's all I can say. So y'all figure that out.
Why y'all talking like the flag didn't get them up the field? Y'all say one play. They had 3 back-to-back penalties on that drive to get them up the field.
Again, like I say,
y'all ain't want to talk about it. No. You got to.
Me personally, I don't want to come off like I'm a sore loser. That's all. There's congratulations. They won the game, bro.
No, I'll say this much. We had our chance. We know what it was going into the game. Probably didn't expect it like how as much it was, but I mean, freaking, it is what it is. They won. What else to say?
If the game just stay like how it's supposed to be, I think it would have been 10-0.
Well, I don't know. Probably 10-2 because we did get the safety.
No.
The boy made a good kick. I understand what you're saying if he scored before that, but.
So y'all want why y'all sugarcoating this, man?
Because
I ain't want sugarcoat. I want to know how y'all feel.
Bro, listen to me. We all know the referees play a major part in that. Okay. Now to go into detail of what the referees did,
okay. Let's just talk about the touchdown. We ain't gotta talk about that.
I don't want to talk about touchdown. I want to talk about one thing.
I just don't like how they consistently rob Cohen, bro.
I want
a young player who's be playing hard, putting in plenty of work at practice, and then you robbing him. The girl made that call on her side. I don't know how the ref on the other side can overturn her, and she like 4 feet away from the touchdown.
But it was 2 saying touchdown.
So
But I mean, anyhow.
Congrats.
I'll say this one thing. And this should never happen. No time in any game. Radley should have done what he did. And I meant when he came inside the middle of the field, say you want to talk to the referees, he's no longer a coach.
He took his
he's
hat
now
off.
A referee.
Press it.
Now, whereas I don't know what he said. I don't care what he said. Even if he said something that was
beneficial to the referees, he's never supposed to do that.
At the end of the day, the play right after that was when they pulled a touchdown back. That's when everything started going haywire. The reason being that you got to realize, let's be real. If you were my boss, you was my boy, you were my boss, get into the altercation, whose side you think I taking?
The boss.
Okay, that's all I got to say. So at the end of the day, he might be looking at it as, oh yeah, well, he trying to make sure I train them. But then at the end of the day, that's not your job while you coaching.
And just to piggyback on that, I want to give my goose to the commissioner then, because once that happened,
exactly.
They supposed to come in the field. Because I went and I say, listen, man, hold on. No, Radley is my boy. Me and Radley have a good relationship. That's my boy. Off the field, he dread. But that was nonsense. And I said, where's the commissioner at?
Well,
I see the commissioner calling on him and the president. They calling him behind.
And that's what I don't get with him and the president. Every time it's something like that, they tuck their tail and then go. You understand? And after the game, I always say this. I don't give a shit after the game. You coming to me telling me, oh, this should happen, that should happen.
Too late.
Bro, too late.
Too late.
You understand what I'm saying? Too late. And at the end of the day, I can't blame the Predators, because at the end of the day, I'm not going to say, hey, stop cheating for me or stop calling in my favor. So I can't even blame them. That's why I say I don't want to comment on it. Referees need to do a better job. Congrats to the Predators.
The final thing I'm going to say is, to be honest with y'all, I like the fact that this game, we knew that we like what the dude Dennis Green is. We knew what did Dennis Green say? We let them off the hook. Remember that? I would go producer.
Who's Dennis Green?
The old Vikings coach when he got to Arizona.
Vikings coach?
Yeah, Dennis
I
Green.
never watched no Vikings.
He was Arizona coach from the black dude, Dennis Green. We left him on the hook. I guess they could put that snippet in if you remember. We left him on the hook. And this time, at least, we took our cheap shots and we took them and then we gave some back.
Yeah.
Like, we showed them, like, but we could be just as physical with y'all because with maybe 60% of us played in the contact league, played contact at some point. So we could take it. And we give it, we ain't have no crying. So, like me and Father Ed, salute. We had a good battle. After that, we shake. I dap everybody up.
It was a good game, though.
It was a good game. It was a primetime game. It lived up to the hype.
Yes.
Number 1 versus number 2 lived up to the hype.
It was.
I can be honest with you, it was a good game. Congrats to them. It's a good game. They live up to the hype. So I can't wait to see y'all. I and Jinx. Can't wait to see y'all in the championship, man.
Who is Shamika Moss? Y'all know Shamika Moss? I know.
But we got it was a good game. Congrats to them again, boy. Like real talk, congrats. Like
first of all, we should have started the show off by saying congratulations to the Hawks and the Predators on being the pennant winners. For sure, definitely. I mean, you guys wake your ass off. You deserve it. It is what it is. Again, congrats.
Yeah.
All the best in your next 2 games.
Yeah, in the playoff push.
Yeah.
So also we had Shaw playing. They practiced. Shaw threw 4 interceptions. Shout out to Shaw. 4 interceptions at practice. I heard you.
Get Shaw a break, bud.
You know Lundy is our snitch. Lundy that tell us every day.
Bro.
Shaw soon start sponsoring the show, and if she say cut you gotta go.
Well, let's see what happened. You dry cut him.
Yeah, by jumping feds. Jumping feds. You say that bring my daddy. My daddy's still on. Edwin Calvert Joy, he's still on. Thanks for the support, Daddy.
I need to get that fence fixed, but you're in the first place to jump that fence.
Oh wow. So June 13th, the predictions. That's not this Friday. This is next week Friday. We'll be having 3 games. But it's like it's
Friday night
it's so
lights.
bittersweet. So, Shaw will get a first playoff.
Nah, you ain't sure of that.
Boy,
don't forget now. Last time, don't forget now.
Shaw, boy.
Okay.
You think Shaw will lose? Anyway, the first game we have the Stingrays versus the Aces. Or you think Bam could cost them get a win? I don't know if Bam have enough people in the kitchen.
They ain't gonna win nothing this season.
Who you think they love as their quarterback?
I don't know because I like number 26, Colombiana. What's she name?
Trigo. Yeah.
She could do it.
What you call it, Colombiano?
Colombia.
Down what you say, bro.
But he say Colombiano.
Yeah, okay. Let's make it sure. That's one of my favorite movies, though. That's one of my favorite movies.
I don't like that much.
That's okay. I said my own, not yours.
I only like the shark tank and pool thing. But continue.
Okay. Anyway, the Stingrays versus the Aces. Predictions. This is until June 13th, by the way. Predictions. Who y'all think will win?
Go ahead. You know we do.
Oh, I haven't taken on it because
come on, dog.
Go ahead, LT. After you look at friends now. All show you is mad at you talk. Okay, my bad. Sorry. Yeah.
You gotta show some respect.
Yeah. Sorry.
Sorry, sir.
Can't you police on it.
Think about it.
I haven't taken none. Okay.
Go first, then you go. Wait, go last. Cause save it. But again with Aces though.
Hold on, but I gotta find something.
Again with Aces.
Hold on, I gotta find something to rhyme with Aces. Hold on.
Go ahead.
I wasn't prepared.
I think Colombia them gonna have a good game, but Aces them still gonna win it.
Yeah. I say Aces 13-0. Stingrays didn't get 2 first downs in that game.
I think so.
I tell you.
I think so.
You better hope they only get 1.
I see what the friend post officer lady name? 80, I think. She's pretty good.
They ain't ready yet.
I think they can get more than 2 first downs, bro.
Okay.
I think so. Any bets? I could bet on that.
Which y'all betting on, by the way?
You only ain't paying my bet yet for Red Dot. You think I want to bet
said
again?
the end of the season, bro.
It's the end of the season now.
Okay, then you talk your bet. Don't say it like we ain't want bet.
Yeah, but y'all play like y'all just let it go on in the end.
You don't say nothing
nothing.
about it. We ain't got to talk about
Right,
it.
so I want bet again.
Y'all in predict? Who y'all predict? I was reading.
I say aces.
Aces, bro.
Okay.
Take 10 to 0.
He Googled what they say.
Okay. Spectrum aces, stolen bases, rusty braces. Aces by 13. I can't believe Shaba to get a first playoff win as a quarterback. Boy, Sha, you garbage, boy. I ain't gonna lie. But it's crazy. Sha's garbage.
Oh,
But
wow.
I think she is better than Keisha.
Wow, you going on air saying that?
I really do.
What would you say anything to that?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Boy, they don't like me. So I don't know shit.
Like I like Keisha.
So let
but-
me, hey, my old lady always told me, once you outpass your curfew, you can get one cut ass. So make sure you
But
make it
how
count.
much? How
Okay.
much?
Yeah, she is. She is. She is.
Damn.
If on Keisha switch team,
The Poland did say Sha better than Keisha.
Yeah. But you know what's so crazy too? Like, so Haji was right because I see what Billy did with the Wildcats. See Billy in the driver's seat of the Hawks. I could see them really giving the Wildcats a better fight. Because Billy athletic, she can move. She got a better ball than Keisha. But boy, I know one thing. That defense been saving the Hawks all season. That defense is spectacular. They got Kylie out there. They got Simone. They got Brooke. They got KD just wrecking havoc.
they say defense win championship, eh?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they looking good. They looking good. I can't even hate. They looking very good.
The defense always did look good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They always did look good. And I don't know.
Yeah. So
Anyhow,
Next.
the
what's
next
the next
game,
game? That's all
we
we
have
even get
the
on the
Avengers versus the Hornets. This is a replay of what just happened.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy, hey. Jeez.
The Hornets again.
Hornets.
I hate predicting Avengers games because you never know who the starting quarterback can be. Which one out of the four?
I think they're gonna be Snoop, boy.
They can have to go
I think
through.
that the little fast boy.
I don't think so. I think they need to put him in the slot of the backfield
I just
so he
find.
could go.
I just find out. Sorry.
Let's say you got a snitch. They seen Lundy again. Eh?
No, he ain't Lundy. I just find out
This Avengers, you know. So you
Avengers.
get plenty snitching. they can't.
No,
He
Avengers.
got all the
QB,
snitches.
male and female related.
Well, he in the QB all the time. Only sometimes.
Yeah, but I never know that. That's pretty good. I can't wait for my little girl to get older.
You want thing up? A cookie?
I can put her in.
And you
like
have a
slide.
son too?
What you talking about, boy?
Oh, I thought you had a son. Oh, anyway. So who will win, Avengers or the Hornets? Boy?
Don't talk with that. It's what you leave in Panama. You're supposed to say that.
Oh, I got my drink.
Send the child support to the Bahamas.
So I haven't touched that.
This boy, I know he just come back and won't get fired again.
LJ.
Sorry, Daddy.
So Avengers versus Hornets. Who you think you got?
Hornets.
Got Hornets? Well, I got the Hornets with a score of, I got 24 to 0. I got 24 to 0. No, 80. 6, 12, 18. I got 24 to 0.
You won't say Avengers can score?
Avengers can score. Why is it I don't think the Avengers can score? Because I don't think the Avengers could do it. Your boy playing back.
Jade,
And,
24.
You think York could do what he do?
What the score was this week? 13 7.
13 to 7. I just feel defensively, every week, Easy getting back into the form. And then don't forget, Didi came late. Didi could pull some flags. He came late too. And he didn't even scratch. He just went square in the field. I don't think they can score. I don't think they can make that mistake. I think Butler could check Vaz. I think Butler could check Vaz and Lennox balling, but I can't say that because if Shannon missed that game too. That's the other receiver for them. But they did a good job of shutting down Taj. Taj is fast, but they negated him, but like he ain't even get a catch. Like I could say 21 because I think Soccer Kid could be back and they kicking a field goal if Soccer Kid back. I think Easy can make sure the Soccer Kid back so he gets some field goal. And he's a weapon passing the ball too.
I know one thing. He can't make sure of that. He only miss game and he have soccer tournaments or something like that. So if he have soccer tournament, sure that's more important.
Yeah, I agree.
But wow. I say Hornets 27-13.
But Butler must be calling me to get a prediction. Should I answer and put on the show?
Answer.
Hey Butler, what's
How
going
you
on?
interrupt what I was saying?
Butler, you live, man. You live. You talking about how y'all barely beat the Avengers, man.
Oh, wow.
What you got to say?
Anything you say could be used against you.
We live recording right now.
What about the Avengers?
Man, y'all barely beat them. Y'all got them in the first round of playoff June 13. Any prediction for that game? Because we doing predictions right now.
Well, I have no prediction.
Why you calling you?
Ask him
bad,
who
but
they really wanted to play in the playoffs.
We all wanted to play in the playoff, I guess, in the second. You got to pass the first round first.
After the first round.
I wanted to come on the show, but since I get denied, what you want me to say?
Who you wanted to really play between the Predators and the Lions
Who you asked to come on?
in the second round?
Who you asked to come on the show?
I know he ain't asked me. I get fired, so he ain't
Who you asked
asked
to
me.
come on the show?
Butler, answer the question. Who you really wanted to play in the second round, the Predators or the Lions?
I gotta make it past.
Hold on, Butler. Hold on. Thank you. Stop air talking.
Wow.
Next.
Wow.
Wait, but
Next.
Whoa.
he said Butler scared, man. Okay, so
Say what you got to say.
what you say? So who you say Tricks win this one?
Man, I don't say what I had to say. I'm repeating myself. Y'all cut me off.
Okay, next.
For Butler.
You man, the Butler. That's your back name.
Butler's
Okay,
my
Red
boy,
Dot
though, Butler.
Renegades. Red Dot Renegades.
I game Renegades again, boy.
Boy, I say Red Dot, boy.
I don't think so.
I
think
boy,
so.
Red Dot trending up.
Phil to look good this week, but
Exactly.
last week, but
You think Jaden could throw 2 touchdowns again?
he might run for 2.
I'll say this much.
He might run for 2.
Anyway, what you get? You get Renegade?
I get Renegade.
What you get, boy?
I say Red Dot with a score of 18-12.
Okay. I think this is when what's his name? Eddie prediction and come to the truth. I get Red Dot 18-6.
I being the lone wolf. It's okay.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah.
It's okay. We'll see.
Yeah. I think
Butler calling
this
again, boy. I'm going to decline him. But you
Man.
going to decline him?
Ignore.
That's your phone, you know, way.
Yeah.
I mean, I won.
Let's go. Butler being scary.
All right. Next one. Referee grade.
F.
Yeah.
Keep in mind, Damien grade separate.
F.
Why?
Okay, the referees, you get referees an F.
F.
I give the referees, I get them a D minus. I get them a D minus.
We need to fire you again.
Like, that's my opinion.
Sorry.
When you was giving them B plus and thing, I ain't say
that's
fire
true.
you.
That's true.
I get them a D minus.
That's true.
Cause, boy, like, I don't want to talk, but what your boy name was wake up.
Stop saying that.
And you always be lifting eye in the ghetto.
I only saw the guy in the gym, and that was the
And you
old
also the
gym.
big conversation.
I've been there like almost 3 months.
Yeah, but that's still your boy.
That was never
how much
my
time
boy.
He squat you, LT?
Never.
Whoa.
Nobody ever.
No, Diddy.
No.
But like when you squat, no, something on
and
bench.
if you squatting, nigga saying, that's some woman type thing. No.
When you benching,
What?
those never spot you.
Yeah, that's when I want.
So he ain't never spot you.
Never.
You never spot him.
Never.
You would never tell him. Say, boy,
I say,
you would
I see
never
the-
tell him. Say, when you curling, you gotta make sure hold your pack and do
I
that.
said, I
You would
see
never-
the boy in
you
the
would never
gym.
trade him?
I see the boy putting in.
So you would
work
never
in
give
the
him
gym.
no advice when I was waking out.
Never.
Lies, Butler.
Wait, what's
I mean,
Say Butler.
what the hell is a pet blue?
a
Look at
pack.
this.
Like you know, like when you
Tell him. He telling him.
like when
He
you
telling
pack.
him.
I said when you
When
curling
lift it
this,
up, yeah.
when you curling, people just want to hold it so they can.
So
they can
See?
what does that have to do with the grade? Wait, what are you doing,
No,
bro?
that's he trying to say this boy Vince ain't the boy.
No, but I mean, this boy,
Oh, you call him
he
name, like-
feeling up his breast
No,
like
he
he trying to get
just-
some milk or something like that. Wait, you all move on from the shit, bro.
But that's your boy. That's your
You don't
boy.
get no chest
So I would say
Huh?
you
don't get no chest
ungraded.
seat.
I know one thing. I ain't got
You
on
don't
no
get
chest for you.
You got no chest,
So
So we get a chance.
All right, what about you?
So I get. You say a F. I say a D minus. What you say? Hold on. You act like if D minus so far from an F, boy.
But you got to go beyond that and under that and lost from that. They horrible, boy. They was horrible this week.
Okay, what your grade is? Tricks, Versace shades on.
Buddy, if I need to find a new grade for them,
I telling you, boy.
they off the chart.
They was
I
bad.
telling you.
I love Vada, but boy, Vada blind too. But jeez,
They off the chart. I'll say this much. At least Father don't see it on both sides. Yeah, I can live with that because I know that. Hey, okay, well,
Boy.
she ain't gonna see it on both sides. You know how to play, but
Boy,
When you
someone
get-
say G minus. Wow, but these people in these days get odds. G minus. Wow.
you see that one say you.
Yeah, like you. I'd grade it.
You.
But I mean, bro, I thought Vince was blind too, and then
He called like
he realized.
you had night vision goggles on that
Yeah,
one.
then he realized that one would have caused Predators lose.
Wrong grade.
I sneak in there.
If I know he was coming, I'd bring something to eat.
Not you,
dog.
but you always
But
bring
I
donuts when the lies.
get him an F, man. Yeah, F.
Okay.
F minus.
Okay, so now
Double
we on the
minus.
infamous Damien grade.
Damon is one to take the touchdown from me, so you know what he get. Well, not from me, but from Cohen.
Cohen was high too, boy. Cohen going like this. How could a man fly a guard if he have two hands extending the ball over the end
Wait,
zone?
that ain't even his call, bro.
Yeah,
That
but
ain't even his
I
call,
can
bro.
call. No, I need to know how to say F in Creole.
F. I don't know.
It's still F.
Is it still F?
I don't know. I speak one language, bro. That's English.
Patois.
Wait, but it's so bad. It's so bad. I don't even want to grade him. He's not deserving of a grade.
Damon, you to the bottom of the bottom, but
You don't-
and
you
every
don't
week
deserve a
you
grade.
showing me it, but
Like, and you know what's so bad? I ain't gonna call the player name. One of the players on the Predators say, Damien, as bad as Cullinan was talking about on the show,
Me and Father?
you need to cheat first or something like that. I just smiled, boy.
Yeah.
And he did do what he had to do.
I mean,
You watching now?
who, Damon?
Father,
Which one's Father?
keep watching.
So
Oh, okay.
I'm not even giving that dude a grade, boy.
Oh, Kendall Thompson, Thingham. Hey, what's going on, Commissioner? You talk to those referees yet?
But they cold, boy. Like it's cold.
See what I don't like. Is,
Hold on. Let him give me Damien grade first. You say
you didn't give no grade yet?
said
No, he
something.
said F.
No, you say F for the regular.
I don't know who y'all talk about.
Oh,
Okay,
you don't say that
okay.
name around him.
Okay, yeah, okay. Thank you.
Okay, I'll talk.
Shout out to Coach Moose. I see you.
What I dislike with the referee is y'all is let the fans, the players, and the coaches change your mind.
Feelings.
You see?
Feelings.
Oh yes. First of all, y'all keep feeling so right.
Wait, I had
Aight.
a certain referee told me, and Kalman know this. Don't call the name, Kalman. Only want to know. Don't call the name.
I can guess the name.
You can't guess. You
Try
can
me.
guess, you might be wrong. They made a call a Sunday when we played. I told him, I said, well, watch this dude. He falls starting every time. Line, right? Next play, he call it. So I said, good job. Referee say, you think I forget those Buck of the Bears last week, eh?
Ooh. I know who that one is. But only person I can think about who's drinking is Huff.
like, bro, we buck you out, but I mean, I would expect you to give it like for Bears. Like, bro.
That's bad. That's really bad though.
No. So
That's bad.
understand? I'm saying, you imagine for people who would indulge in that, like shoot, if I know it was the case, I supposed to take him out before, but he ain't call our game.
That sound like Muff.
Oh shit!
That sound like Muff.
Shit, the end of the season.
That sound like Muff.
You can call any name you want to call.
Aye.
That's probably why Vince ain't call a play.
And you said he.
Yeah,
That sound like Muff.
That's
it
probably
could
why
be
Vince.
Vince.
That's probably why Vince called against us
Oh,
because
it could be.
LT ain't spotting him no more in the gym.
But I don't never spot that dude, bro. I learning name from you, though.
No, sir. No, sir.
I didn't know his name.
I don't know that dude named me, though.
So then I didn't know his name was Vince. You know I bad on names. Y'all know I bought a name.
But y'all is squat together, boy.
That's
Stop
how you know his
saying
name.
that.
LT.
It's okay.
I noticed he arms.
It's
Wait,
okay.
that's some homo shit you just do though. How?
Okay. No,
The
Wait,
man tell
you
me don't
pump,
bounce
bro.
my
No,
chest.
you
and
pump,
not
bro.
once, no.
You pump, bro.
no, did he? But
And your daddy watching,
why
man.
you wear a wonder shade, boy? Like,
I have on a shirt. See, look.
Hey, y'all, let's end the show, man.
I ain't gonna wear that way.
Let's end the show.
Let's go to Goose and Donkey.
Hold on, man.
weekend
The
stuff,
Goose.
man.
Hold on.
the goose.
You,
I know.
You overdoing this now. You barking. You a little too close. I see what happened.
Yeah, but y'all get too comfortable on this couch without me. Well, okay, we can do the goose and the MVP first, eh?
Let's do the Goose first.
Goose first, but I don't know where one. Do the goose. Let us do the goose second.
Let's do the Goose first.
My goose. Okay, you go first. Your
No,
goose.
you go, you go, you
Female
go.
goose.
Yeah.
My female goose is the quarterback, number 21, from the Stingrays.
Wow.
Yeah, she get my goose.
Why?
3 for 9, 43 yards and 3 interceptions.
Damn.
Yeah, she got my goose.
Oh, okay. But I get the referee is the Goose of the week for the female side. All. Everyone. Some bad calling you always doing.
On the female side? I mean, they were. But
Some horrible calling. So y'all got it.
I still don't. They still don't outplay the quarterback from the Stingrays. She still outdo them.
Okay.
Yeah.
She got it. MVP?
My MVP, boy, ain't much.
Hey, you want me to go first then?
Go for it, now.
What's she name? Brooke. It's the second time I given her MVP from the Hawks. 2 picks. Yeah. Brookie got it again.
Who scored their second touchdown?
For the Hawks, Kylie, and then Kylie catch one. And then she got the punt return, the kickoff return.
You know, you can barely be catch touchdown.
So Carly scored both of their touchdowns.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, Kylie got it 2 back-to-back weeks for me. You can't get it again.
What? But Kylie got
3
it.
times?
Wait,
Back-to-back?
If that's what you're doing, that's what it is.
Mind you, she balling. She's balling out.
But Kylie got my MVP. 1 catch,
Again?
28 yards in the TD.
What Billy did.
Billy threw 2 interceptions, and she
Stop
rushed
right
the
there. Stop right there. She threw 2 interceptions.
You can't.
What else?
This is my prediction, bro.
I just asked.
What Billy did.
Thank you. What else?
Billy went 5 for 14, 86 yards and 2 interceptions.
5 for 14, 2 interceptions.
Bro, relax, bro.
And she
Go
had
ahead, let's
6
go.
rushes for 45 yards and 2 touchdowns.
All right, the rushing is good. The touchdown is good.
Okay.
So that's why I give it to Billy. She threw them 2 interceptions.
Yeah.
And she had like 9 incompletions.
A lot.
Yeah.
Oh, my, I like Billy now. She cool.
Billy.
Shout out to Shea, my honorary mention. Interception TD.
I try to avoid that part.
See, Billy had 2?
She had 2 interceptions and she had 2 rushing touchdowns.
All right, she had more than that.
Interceptions?
No. We scored 31. We had 1 pick 6. Trelly threw for 1. Think about it.
7, 14, 21.
But anyhow, I mean, I give it to Carly because Carly scored all their points.
Kylie's a dog.
But, yeah.
She's really good, though.
Okay, the men's side.
Goose?
The goose first. I'll give the goose to... I don't know.
You want me to tell you mine?
Hey, give me a goose.
Radley,
Wow.
head coach of the Predators.
I know my goose is. My goose is Wynton brother. Bro,
Oh,
you was a fan boy. You never played this game
Oh,
in your
Lord.
life, and you was gonna be talking this reckless talk, boy. So you've never played. You can't be threatening people and saying these idle talks. So I could just say you was my goose of the week. You and talk about Predator Nation, and you will never even step on the field. You probably even never try out for the team. You was a fan boy. That's my goose of the week.
What's the definition of a fan boy?
Someone like man. Who was a groupie? You was a groupie.
Predators have a lot of them, though.
Yeah.
Easy ICU, but I wasn't no scoreboard out there. So
So what did you-
I know. No, he said whoever was dealing with the scoreboard.
That boy said easy. That's my goose. But yeah, that's my fan. The fan boy is my goose of the week.
Ugh. What was you looking at me for?
I want to hear you
Who
say
your goose
yours.
is?
I didn't say mine.
Who's your goose? I asking you.
Radley. I not.
I don't know. I give it to Boy, I hate to give it to that. Yeah, I give it to Radley.
God damn.
With you on that. Take it how you want to take it.
Ah,
Still my boy, though.
yeah, you cool, but I like him saving no face.
Yeah, just so this week he did it, yeah.
Right, MVP.
Again with Philman from the Red Dot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Philman boy,
I agree.
he cook.
Yeah.
Philman,
Boy, cook.
14 for 23, 197 yards, 3 touchdowns and 1 interception.
That boy cook.
I got to give it to the father roster.
Yeah.
Shout out to Phil. Congratulations, Phil.
MVP.
Yeah. It's Big Phil.
I mean, hey, that's expected, though. Phil turning up the heat now.
This is
These
this
last
also
two
his
games-
best game too.
These last 2 games, he been balling.
You know why? Because
This is
CJ
his
been
best
doing what
game
he do,
too.
boy.
Oh,
Patty
You
cake-
can't talk
No,
bad
wait.
about CJ.
Patty cake.
Yes,
don't kiss
yes,
man.
man.
sir.
You can't talk.
Doing,
He
no,
only ground.
no, sir, not this game.
He only ground.
Not this game.
He only ground.
Not this
For the
game.
most half, he's only
shout out
ground.
Not
to
this
Patty
game.
Cake, the baker's
Patty
man.
cake, he's only
Not
he's
this
only ground.
game.
How much socks he give up?
Thank you.
I'm a Sox game.
Yeah.
I'm a bad snaps he had.
He make up though.
I had a
Make
bad
up what?
snap, too. I had a
He
How
bad
much?
make up.
I say how much bad snaps. I didn't say snap. Good thing Phil get knees. He been bending all day.
They
It's-
gave up.
if-
they
That
gave
line,
up.
that line
If
is rigged for Phil.
if Phil was in jail, he'd have been a woman.
Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
Wow.
He had Phil bending for days trying to get them snaps.
Whoa.
Patty
That's it,
cake,
buddy.
boy.
They'll drop
Patty
the
cake.
soap.
Well,
But
he's
But-
okay. We was talking about this the other day, right? This kind of off. I rate Patty Cake better than a lot of these setters in this league now, but
Go down the line. Right now as it stands.
well, you know, I's king. I ain't trying to be
Okay.
much, but I's king.
That's for the Lions.
Number 2, I
Red
really
Dot.
like. No, stop
Okay.
it.
Hornets.
I really like the center for the Renegade center. He nice,
Okay.
and the Predator center solid too.
I play with him.
Then I'll say probably.
so hold
Patty
on,
Cake.
so hold on. So that's 3 of them then.
Yeah,
All right.
I'll say that's what it is in my opinion.
Okay. But where he is? Number 4?
TikTok.
Y'all have him sitting at number 4?
I haven't said the number 4.
That shit only 6 names.
No, but
So-
then you got Mario out there. You got Ron who played center. You got people who play center.
No, it's only 6.
I got Lil Bro better than him too.
No,
I
you
just
can't- no,
haven't said you can't. If you go on
you can't-
backups.
No, you can't. Yeah, you can't use backups.
Why you can't use backup if the
No,
backup
I'm not
overall.
saying. I'm not
Team
saying you can't
overall.
go backups. You know.
You
but
can't
you're
use
saying you can't
backup.
use
I'm
backup.
telling
No,
you,
no,
can't.
no, you
shouldn't
could.
Why you can't use
backup.
backups?
He's a backup.
No, he's a starter.
He's a backup. If they didn't split, he would have still been a.
You said, but they split.
but he
but
started
he's a
most
starter.
seasons, so he's starter.
He's a starter on that
No,
team.
understand what I'm saying. If bro, he's a backup who became a starter through default.
Yeah, but he's a starter though.
Oh, jeez.
You said he become a starter,
Okay.
but he is a starter.
Because I like
The
you know
dude,
for
the dude
far
holding
from
the
grace,
ground, boy.
Ali for the Renegades,
Mm-hmm.
not the Renegades, for the Hornets.
So is he better than Ali?
Yes, sir.
Is he better than Ron?
Of course.
Is he better than nobody else? All right.
But Ron is a backup.
No, Ron is a starter.
Ron is
Ron
a
is
backup
not a starter,
center,
bro.
So who started?
Mario
Mario's a
got
starter.
injured. Mario got injured.
All right. Okay. I thought
And then
Ron was
Ron
their
came and
starter.
Ron stunk up the joint. Shout out to MC, man. Ron made you look bad this season, man. You started off so good with Mario, but then he got injured. But Ron, you made Matrix look shabby last year. But you was make everybody, you was like a rare killer, boy. Like you was make everybody look bad. Shout out to MC and the Yak boys, man. MC, I don't know what to say, bro. Send that contract, boy.
For what?
Way far he is though.
Let your people hit my people, boy.
Where far he is?
Fiery is on the water. Fiery come to the game late. Fiery say, but you made no sense. I got me that losing.
Hey. Why you
Fiery say
talking
he can
about
save me
this,
clothes
man?
for next week, but he even get suit up.
I told AP. I just found out what AP means besides his government name, all purpose.
He told you that, or you made that up?
I told him that. That's what I make up.
What LT mean?
So let me ask you a question. How we get back on AP? Or how we get to AP?
I just
AP
thought-
name was not mentioned at all the show.
Okay, let me tell you why. I think about all the injured players who is back, who came back.
But a lot of people was injured.
Wynton.
Matrix is injured. I was injured.
Let me go.
Kenny
Not you.
was
You was
injured.
only out for one game. Trix was out for more than
Bro, I
3
missed-
3 games.
I missed 4 games this season.
When?
Yeah.
I missed 4 games.
That's a whole AJ, boy.
That's a bad back, bro. I swing too much cock.
Whoa. See? Yeah,
Hey, time to go.
yeah, let's end the show. That daddy said, yo.
Time to go. No, he doesn't see you going.
Let's end the show, man.
Hey, shout out to Ray and Easy, man. Y'all respect it.
But on the real, boy, like I mean, I was thinking about this all night because this dude would say some slick stuff.
Butter freeze. Someone say LT need nipple covers.
Mother flip, they that sticky.
Hey, but on the real though, boy, like I don't know what it is, but we need the league needs to do something with these fans and these players talking this gun talk, boy.
Yeah,
People be saying these reckless gun talk. Yeah, but like it's ridiculous, bro. Keeping it confined to the game. Yeah, the Predators boys, I mean they ain't boys. They beat us. They defeated us.
Yeah, don't say that.
And I go and I dap everybody else up. But then they got people just talking reckless and things like if they, but oh, you ain't about that on this road. But this road is a serious thing, boy. I don't preach violence, but just because people might wear a suit or suit and necktie to work, that don't mean they ain't from the streets, boy. You know what I mean? So just keep it casual, bro.
Yeah. Some people get stuff that changed them in life, you know what I mean? Kids, job, you know, you just get older, you get mature.
Yeah,
like,
you realize what's more
I mean,
important.
and I can be real, the people who talking these gun talk, like, they ain't street at all, bro.
Yeah.
Like, they used to, they like, Squidward watching freaking SpongeBob and Patrick outside play.
Out the window.
Like, you know what I mean? They inside watching through the window while dudes on the road playing bare feet. Like, y'all dudes never could have, y'all's in high school getting walked to school, bro, with your old lady holding your hand.
No, but they never walked to school. They
Never.
Drop and pick up.
No, the old lady not no
I
car.
know a lot of, whoa. They from the ghetto too then. They from the ghetto then.
Yeah, that's why they couldn't come outside. Why think they watching?
They were the ghetto.
Why think they's watching?
You gotta watch them say who get dropped and pick up.
You think because you're from the ghetto, that mean you never variety.
Your chances are a lot higher.
Yeah?
Your chances are a lot higher.
Right there. Don't mind these people showing off. They get these. They live in they ain't living in the ghetto. Check their bills.
Like you, I can see that.
Yeah, bro.
He ain't grow up in the ghetto.
I pay my bills by eating noodles.
I born and raised in the ghetto.
So
Look at me for boy.
I can't believe you back chat. Hey, let's produce up. Hey,
shout out Jade.
Hey, let's
Anyway,
produce
you
up.
close. I ain't closing. I leave.
I ain't
Anyway,
saying
I
nothing.
gone. Let them close by themselves.
oh
Thank you.
wow.
I gone.
But what happened, boy? Wait, in the corner of my eye, I thought they kissing just now.
It's about time he leave, boy. Shout out to 360. Let's go, Tricks.
Shout out to 360, boy.
Shamika Marsh, you don't know me. So you can't say if I walk from school or not.
I used to walk from school. I ain't ashamed to say that.
You don't know me.
I used to walk from school. I used to catch bus. I did everything.
Oh, man. But anyhow, close out LT.
This is your boy LT.
Hit us up on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. We got MySpace too. We got everything. We old school. Hey, I like my boy. The old boy used to work here. He used to say Yahoo.
Yeah.
Yahoo.
Everything on the center.
Yes, sir.
Anyway, we out, man. Again, congrats. Predators, Hawks on the pennant. You see, baby.
Yes, sir.